Welcome to Fridiary. This week has been much happier. The weather's still fantastic and we've come up to Claremont to have a coffee and a cake, which we've already had, and now we're having a little walk around the gardens. So what are you saying about this earth, Ben?
It's very bouncy. There's a big hole underneath. I'm about to sort of fall through and splash in the river.
Very peaty. Move around to sit right exactly where we want.
Having a rocket afternoon.
Rocking out. Usually they have some sort of inscription on it, doesn't it?
It's what the snake kills. Right, I'll put some on your plate and then you can just leave. And I'm going to just cut all these off so that the plant doesn't use up all the energy to make its seed.
Well, just had such a lovely afternoon with my mum and dad around at our house. Invited them around for lunch and we had a nice shepherd's pie with some of the minced lamb that Louis had for his collaboration with Ben, and then they stayed all afternoon. My mum and me sat in the conservatory and my dad watched the cycling with Ben, and then Ben knocked up one of his Wagamama Thai-in 10 dishes, and they stayed for that as well, and that was really nice, kind of change of scenery for them, and they seemed so well and happy. I'm so relieved. It is a beautiful day, and today is the day that Louis and Darcy and Ben are going to go to Brazil, and I'm not going to go with them. I'm just going to pop over to my mum and dad's, take them a newspaper, they've run out of milk, check they're okay, make sure they've got food for lunch and stuff, and then I'm going to come back here and help everybody get ready. They're all still in bed and it is 10 to 10. I think their flight is at 5 something. But I think we're going to need to leave at about like 1 or 1:30 because they couldn't get any seats on the online check-in thing without paying extra, so they need to get there early to get some seats. I don't think you're allowed to stand on the way, are you? Okay, let's go to the shops. Well, I've just given my mum and dad lunch, made sure they're all right, but each time I pass the river I keep seeing these goslings and I keep thinking I must get a shot of them before they've grown up too much, so let's go and have a look at them. I've just made some bacon, lettuce and avocado sandwiches that they will have to eat in the car now because they're so late getting ready. I think they're all packed now though, so we're nearly ready to go. So we just had a bit of excitement and I'm now going to have to donate my camera to Louis because he was filming out the window and dropped it.
Look, it's smashed.
So I'll have to somehow find another camera. So that's the last bit of footage I'm going to do of the family before they go off to Brazil because we're on our way to the airport now. We've got to say goodbye, Ben.
Bye. Right, we're on our way to the airport.
Bye. Well, that was a very rainy goodbye. So his camera is actually still working. It was his SIM card, but I've got the smashed up camera. That's them off. Look at the rain. There clearly has been no rain here. It can't possibly have dried up that quick, not in the UK. This is going to be a really interesting experience. I have never lived on my own and I don't think I've been on my own for more than about 4 days, and this is going to be 3 weeks. I'm kind of really looking forward to it. I'm not going to have the responsibility of looking after anyone else. Ben's sometimes been away with work, but I've always had at least one of the kids here. It's going to be interesting. I mean, obviously the reason that I'm staying is because I'm taking responsibility for making sure my parents are all right, but living on my own, ooh. Cool. I am going to miss the others, but it's still going to be an interesting experience. Well, I've come home, dyed my hair. It was about 3 weeks overdue. Got a nice dress on, my nice sandals. And I'm going to go off to a jazz night. I'm going to check on my parents first, and I think they were managing quite well earlier, but they did sort of say, are you coming back later? So I will definitely pop in on them, do my mum's eye drops. I've got to do them at lunchtime, but my dad could do those. And if it takes a bit longer at my mum and dad's, I'm still going to go to the jazz night, but I might not get on the list to sing, but it'll still be a fun night out. Well, I'm back home now. That was a fun night out. My singing was a bit all over the place, which is not surprising after the past week's events. I forgot my words, and that never happens to me. And coming home tonight to an empty house, I'm suddenly having second thoughts about being quite so excited as I was earlier. But I do think it is going to be a good time for getting some things straight and getting things clear in my head. See you tomorrow. I'm just popping to Waitrose for some bits and pieces from my mum and dad. It seems to take ages to shop for other people when you're looking for things that you never buy yourself. So, I need to go and pick up my dad now. I'm determined to fit in going to Polesden Lacey, because that's going to be good for the soul.
Perennials are things that come year after year after year.
Yeah.
Herbaceous it grows up in the summer and dies down to the root in the winter. So it can.
So they're kind of the same thing.
It can be both a herbaceous and a perennial.
Yeah.
I wish I could grow lavender like that.
Such an amazing smell. Taken me a while to get going this morning. I think it's because I didn't get to sleep till really late last night. I don't know whether it's the adjustment in having the place to myself, or maybe I had too much coffee yesterday. But I didn't get up till 8. I know that sounds early, but I think I still only had about 5 hours sleep. And now it's 11:15. I was hoping to get to my parents by 11. I'm going to take them a paper. But I've managed to do quite a bit of a tidy up and get the place a bit straighter after the flurry of activity of packing, etc. the other day. It's going to take a little while to recover the house. And later on I'm going to go for a power walk with my friend Roz. But I was checking on what the weather's going to be like as to whether I could leave the bird outside or not. And it looks like at the time that I arranged to see her, it's going to be tipping with rain. It's beautifully sunny at the moment, so we'll have to take cagoule. So just taking my mum and dad to Costa's for a coffee, and before that helped them with some cleaning, and we had some lunch together, and now I'm off to Roz's, and it's still a beautiful day, so hopefully we won't get caught in the rain. Well, it's been a bit of a quiet day. This morning I went to see my coaching person. That was really good. Told her about all the exciting events of the last week, and I had lunch with my mum and dad, and then I came home and did a load of cleaning, and now I'm going to pop over there and join them for an evening meal, and I've done the washing, and I'm really enjoying all the little Snapchats that Louis and Darcy are doing. Ben sent me a couple of Facebook messages, so I'm going to try and persuade him to do Snapchat as well. That should be really funny. I think they're experiencing lots of rain in Rio. And they will be pleased to know that they're not missing good weather here, because it's pretty rainy here as well. I'm just about to edit the vlog. I'm having a little chocolate pot. Very nice. And I started using Snapchat today, and I've been really enjoying watching Louis and Darcy's little Snapchat things and keeping up with what they're doing in Brazil. So I thought I'd let them know how my dad's doing and stuff. So obviously this little bit is not on my camera, so I'm going to see if I can video vlog the little Snapchat that me and my dad did. So I'm having a go at Snapchat and seeing if I can get it to work so that we can send some messages to each other. So I'm here with Grandpa and he's feeling much better now, aren't you?
Yeah, hi.
And we went for a long walk to Polesden and Lacey yesterday, didn't we?
Very good, yeah.
Or the other day. And that made me feel much better afterwards.
Very good, yeah.
But you're not missing any good weather here.
No, it's been raining this afternoon, which gave me a good excuse for not doing any work in the garden.
It took us a couple of goes to do that. There was like loads of stuff that he chatted about on the first take, and I didn't know how to use Snapchat, so I lost it. So I'm just putting the finishing touches to the vlog, and I just want to end it by saying please don't feel sorry for me staying behind. It would have been lovely to go with the family, but this is a really important time for me to spend with my dad and my mum, and it's giving me the opportunity to do things with my dad that I don't normally get to do, take him out places. Because he's quite independent and self-sufficient, it's easier now that he can't drive for me to say, oh, let's go and do this, let's go and do that. And it's just been so wonderful spending all this extra time with him. So I'm having a great time, and it gives me a chance to get the house straight and lots of admin things that I've got a bit behind straight as well, ready for the new school term when the others get back. So see you next time. Bye.